And then on Friday, I think that day I want to do cottage cheese taco bowls. You guys have made those, haven't you? Have you guys made those? Let me know if you have. If you think I'm crazy and you're like, ooh, that's gross, you can say that as well. But don't knock it until you try it. It's actually so good. You just brown some hamburger meat, add taco seasoning just like you would for taco night. Get yourself some cottage cheese, put some cottage cheese in a bowl, put your taco meat on top, mix it up. Look, my mouth is watering. It's so good. Hey friends, what's going on? Happy Sunday, happy Father's Day. It's your girl Mel. I'm coming to you live. It's time to plan out my week. Listen, I've been living my best life this weekend with my little broke best friend. She ain't broke though. She's got money now. So we've had so much fun this weekend. The boys have been out of town for a baseball tournament. It's just been her and I. She had a softball tournament in town. We've been hanging out, but now we've got to get back on track. We've got to get a good plan for the week. And she's at a friend's house right now. The boys are heading home. So this is a perfect time for me to just kind of sit down for a few minutes, plan out my week, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So as you're popping on, don't forget to say hey, say hi. If you're catching me on the live, that means you can see the live button right there. Drop a 1. If you are catching this on the replay, so sorry I missed you, but thanks for popping on. Don't forget to say hi as well. Happy Father's Day. Are you guys doing things today? Do you still have stuff to do? Are you done with the festivities? We aren't doing anything because the boys have been out of town. In fact, Kyla went to a friend's house because they're not doing anything. And I was like, yeah, I get it. It's fine. Go have fun. So I'm going to work on some laundry, load the dishwasher, plan out our week, kind of get us ready to go. Because this is probably going to be one of the busiest weeks of the year, of the summer, not of the year, but of the summer. And it's kind of I'll tell you guys what we have going on. So don't forget to say hi. And, if you guys, have some time, get out some paper and pen. What I like to do every Sunday is look at the next 7 days. So I like to see what we have going on our busy family calendar, and then I figure out what we're going to eat and kind of base it around that. So we are crazy this week. I'll just tell you guys. So tomorrow is Monday. Kyla has to help out at kids camp at the high school for softball. Austin's got what's he got? Football. He's got football. So both of them are gone in the morning. Tomorrow afternoon, he will have some basketball and she will have some basketball. So, she has a doubleheader basketball game tomorrow night. He might have league play. I'm not sure. They were supposed to be in a tournament through tomorrow. Listen to this, you guys. I don't know if you guys have kids that play travel sports, but it's a crazy world. And high school for boys is it's bizarre the way that they do things. So they left on Thursday for Iowa. They had to leave on Thursday because their first game started at 8 a.m. on Friday. And they have to get to the fields to warm up an hour and a half. And it's a 4.5 hour drive. So they had to all get up there on Thursday night. They played a game at 8 in the morning. It was a blowout. They did really well. And then they had a game at 10:30 and they tied. So they were 1 win, 1 tie. They had to wait the rest of the day on Friday, wait around all day on Saturday to see if they had any games, and then found out that they missed qualifying for bracket play. So they have one consolation game that they were scheduled to play at 5:20 tonight. So they've been sitting up there twiddling their thumbs in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, waiting to play baseball. Never got to play any more games because it's been raining and there's been some storm delays. And even though it's a turf field, you still have to contest with lightning and thunder. So I guess it's doing all that up in Iowa. and they pushed the consolation game back to 7:30. So it's like, it doesn't matter if you win or you lose. It's just that 3-game guarantee for the tournament. And so the team took a vote and they decided that they weren't going to stay for it. And they were given the option to, so it's not like they were being shady. They were given the option to play it or not play it. And that was if there weren't any more lightning or rain delays. And so they were all mad because they had already all canceled their hotels. So they were all driving home, like caravanning back to St. Louis after the game because it's going to be late, right? But they all were like, we're done with this place. We want to get home. So they've been staying around doing nothing since they had to check out at the hotel at 11 today. And the game just got called like an hour ago. So they're all heading home, which is really great, but I feel so bad for them. And then Kyla's team won this morning, and it was really cool. She actually had a walk-off double that scored 2 runs, and we won. So that was a lot of fun. And then so that game was at 9:30, so we were done like 10:45. The next game was supposed to be at 3:30, so we all went out to lunch, and then we're all sitting there, and it just started raining and raining and raining, and the rain is like stopped for a little while, but it's supposed to start back up. So they ended up canceling her tournament too. So we've done a lot of like sitting around doing nothing for a couple days, which is fine. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. So they're going to be home shortly. Well, probably like dinner time. She'll be gone until probably like 10 or 11. But tomorrow starts another crazy week. Like I said, we have doubleheader basketball tomorrow night. We have doubleheader baseball and softball on Tuesday. I think Wednesday right now we don't have any games, but there could always be a rain out rescheduled. Thursday we have doubleheader softball, and then she starts a tournament on Friday. He's off this weekend, but he has to leave. We have to go out of town on Tuesday. So since Dee went to Iowa this weekend, I'm going with him to Nashville a week from Tuesday, and we're there Tuesday through Sunday. So that's going to be a lot of eating on the go. I'm probably going to prep some stuff to take with me because I don't want to eat out for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't want to eat out every meal for 6 days. So I'm going to have to kind of figure that stuff out this weekend, like coming up. But yeah, so that's what we have going on. Then we're there in Nashville Tuesday through Sunday. Kyla has a tournament here. And then that next week is when we go to Taylor Swift. But you guys want to hear something super exciting? Morgan Wallen is going to be in St. Louis the same night that we are in Kansas City for Taylor Swift. So Friday, July 7th. Well, I guess he opened up another show in St. Louis. So there were tickets available for the 6th. I didn't know about this. And we snagged 2 tickets from a friend. So Kyla and I are going to go to Morgan Wallen on July 6th. And then we're all going to wake up on the 7th on Friday and drive to Kansas City. And there's 6 of us going to Taylor Swift on the 7th. And I'm so excited. So we're going to be pretty busy for the next couple weeks. But for sure this week with basically doubleheader basketball and or baseball and or softball every night except for Wednesday. It's going to be crazy. So I've got to have a really good plan in place or we're going to fall off plan really fast. I don't know if any of this is relatable to you guys, but I am not doing any kind of special fasting this week. It's Shark Week. Do you guys know what that means? If you don't know, let me know. But it's Shark Week and you're not really supposed to do like any crazy fasting. But I will still eat pretty well. Now, this is what I'll tell you guys. I did an elimination diet back in April. And it was for the most part lazy keto because with lazy keto, you focus on eliminating bread, pasta, processed foods like chips, crackers, and cereal. And you avoid like real sugar and you use sugar-free stuff. But with the elimination diet, some of my superfoods that were suggested were like beans and corn and a whole bunch of different fruit and chickpeas, which I've been doing that chickpea, high-protein chickpea pasta and rice. And I really like how all of that stuff has made me feel. And I still had really great results. I haven't weighed myself in a while. But my body composition's great. My clothes are fitting great. You know, I don't have any like facial acne. Sometimes when I cheat or I eat things that I'm not used to eating, I get like really big pimples on my face, but we're doing good. So my body is really thriving. So I'm still going to stick with the high protein concept for lunch and low carb for dinner. It just seems to be working really, really well. And so like where it's not necessarily like lazy keto, like under the lazy keto full umbrella, it's still a lot of that same mindset. And I'll have things like peas and, well, I've always had peas, but beans and corn and fruit and the chickpea, stuff. So, what do we want to do this week? So for sure tomorrow, which is Monday, we're going to do some more of the bratwurst. So last week I was able to get for $1 each, some bratwurst at the grocery store. We love the jalapeno pineapple bratwurst. And so, I actually bought a whole bunch of those. And so, we're just going to grill those tomorrow for lunch, and we're going to pair them with a vegetable. It's probably going to be peas or broccoli because that's what we have. I'm going to try to like not buy too many groceries this week. We just don't need to. So, we just have a lot of stuff in our pantry and our fridge and our freezer that we should use. And so that's what we're going to do. So tomorrow is going to be brats and veggies for lunch. And then as far as dinner, we're probably going to grab something out, or I will have a low carb cereal when I get home. So I've been loving having the Magic Spoon peanut butter cereal at night with just some bananas, some blueberries, and some almond milk. I don't know. It's like just tastes good to me. It's filling. And I get a little bit of that sweetness from the peanut butter cereal and the bananas and berries. And I just like it. So depending on like where the kids pick to eat will determine if I'm going to grab something there or have cereal when I get home. So I know that the Magic Spoon cereal is kind of expensive, but for me it's worth it because I don't eat as much. One box will last me, a week to 2 weeks, depending on how many bowls of cereal I have. And it keeps me on plan. So it's worth it to me. I don't waste it. And I really enjoy it. So tomorrow we'll either eat out or I'll have cereal for dinner. Tuesday I'm pretty sure we're going to do, because we didn't do it this past week, the beans with seasoned taco meat and zucchini spirals, and we make it into like a salad, and we put some guacamole as the dressing on top. So I'm going to call it the bean taco salad. We're going to have that for sure. The reason we didn't make it this past week is I forgot to pull the hamburger meat out. So we didn't have any thawed hamburger meat, and we just had to pivot. And then we did that 2 days in a row, and then they were leaving, so it didn't make sense. But that's what I want to do on Tuesday. Now, Tuesday night we'll be at the ball field, and the games are at 6:30 and 9. No, 7:30 and 9. 6 and 7:30. They're at 6 and 7:30. Which means we have to leave the house in the 4 o'clock hour, so that because she has to be at the fields early for warm-ups. On Friday night, I took the chickpea pasta and I mixed it with a chicken Caesar salad, and it was so good. It was cold, but it was perfect for eating at the ball fields on Friday night. It was really good. It was high protein. Kyla even had some of it because she had 2 games, so she ate it in between, and she's like, Mom, this is actually really good. And so I'm going to make that again for all of us. So me, her, and Dee will be able to eat off of it. All I did was take the chickpea pasta substitute, boiled it in water just like I normally do, and then I just bought a Caesar salad kit, took out the croutons, mixed it all together, added some pre-cooked chicken, added the pasta, mixed it all up, put it in the fridge until we were ready to go, and it was chef's kiss, so good. So I want to actually do that on Tuesday and on Thursday. So chicken Caesar pasta salad. And it kept us on plan. And it was just really, really good. And with Kyla being able to eat that, when we left the fields on Friday night, I was like, do you want me to stop anywhere and get you anything to eat? And she's like, no, I think I'm actually fine. And she was. And so the plan on Tuesday is not to go out to eat anywhere. And the plan on Thursday is not to go out to eat anywhere because the weekend's going to be crazy again. And then with Austin and I traveling the following week, we're going to have plenty. So we're going to try to eat at home as much as possible this week. Now Wednesday is the day that we're all going to be home for the most part throughout the day. And so on Wednesday night, we're going to grill. So we're going to grill, we have options. So we have, burgers, we have, beef hot dogs, and we have chicken in the freezer. So we can do any combination of those proteins, whatever anybody wants. Burgers, chicken, or hot dogs. They're great. Between now and then, we might go get more bratwurst because we really like those. And I'm going to make a broccoli salad. I'm going to sneeze. The broccoli salad is in the 5-recipe cookbook, the kickoff to summer cookbook. Are you guys in the Journey to Better group? It's that cookbook we dropped for Memorial Day weekend. In that group, if you're not in there yet, put group in the comments and we will work on get you added. But thank you, darling. Oh, by the way, congratulations. So that recipe's in there. It's really good. It's like broccoli and cheese and onions, and you can add some sunflower seeds if you want. Mix the dressing together. It's really, really tasty. So I'm going to make that because then I can also have that on Thursday, for lunch. So, Wednesday for lunch, what do we want to do? Maybe what we're probably going to do is grill for lunch and dinner because we have so much meat in our freezer that we can do that. And so if I make it, we can just eat it when we're hungry. We can have burgers for lunch, chicken for dinner, dogs for lunch, burgers for dinner, like whatever we want. And a lot of times, especially on Wednesdays is a really busy day for me. I have Zooms in the morning. By the time I realize it's 1 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock. Austin will probably be working all day anyways, so he's got that going for him. I'm sure Kyla's going to be lifeguarding at some point, so we can all just kind of eat when we want to. And so that's what we're probably just going to do all day, is just grill and then have that for lunch and dinner with broccoli salad. And then I'll have leftover broccoli salad on Thursday. Or probably not if we do it for 2 meals. See, this is how my brain works. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. But if I do the chicken Caesar pasta salad for dinner, we're going to do breakfast bowls for lunch. Breakfast bowls, breakfast burritos. That's going to be really good. It's really, really easy to make. All you do is you take eggs and you mix them up with some heavy whipping cream and some shredded cheese. You could also use cottage cheese if you want, to make it like a little bit more higher in protein. But you mix it all up, you scramble your eggs just like normal, and then you add whatever breakfast meats you want. Now, I usually buy pre-cooked crumbled sausage by Jimmy Dean's. And so I'll add that and some more cheese once the eggs have fully scrambled. Mix them in. Sometimes I'll do peppers and onions, and then we'll make burritos with them, or we'll take sour cream or cream cheese and like put it on the tortilla, scoop the breakfast bowl or the egg mixture on that, roll it up, eat it as a burrito, or you can put it in a bowl, top it with some salsa, some sour cream, some extra cheese. You could do avocado, you could do salsa, like whatever you want. And it's really, really good. So that's what we're going to do Thursday. Breakfast bowls, breakfast burritos for lunch, chicken Caesar pasta salad for dinner. That's going to be good. And then on Friday, I think that day I want to do cottage cheese taco bowls. You guys have made those, haven't you? Have you guys made those? Let me know if you have. If you think I'm crazy and you're like, ooh, that's gross, you can say that as well. But don't knock it until you try it. It's actually so good. You just brown some hamburger meat, add taco seasoning just like you would for taco night. Get yourself some cottage cheese. Put some cottage cheese in a bowl. Put your taco meat on top. Mix it up. Look, my mouth is watering. It's so good. It's so bizarre, but it's so good. So that's what I'm going to do Friday for lunch. And then I don't know yet what I'm going to do for dinner on Friday or for Saturday and Sunday because we have to wait for our softball schedule. The pizza bowls I made, what day did I make that? Did I make that for lunch on Friday? Is that when I did that? That was really easy to make. Did I make that live? I made that live. So go check that out too. It's just cottage cheese, pizza sauce, some of your favorite pizza toppings, cheese, mix it all up. It's super tasty. Yes, Connie, it's so good. It's so good. It's like taking everybody by storm. It's really, really good. And so that's what we're doing. I also got a Ninja Creamy. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull it out of the box this week. If I don't pull it out of the box this week, it's probably going to be a couple weeks, because then I go out of town. But I'm really excited about that. But this is just kind of like summer, I don't know. We're just kind of chilling and just trying to do the most every day with what we can do. So just to recap, Monday, tomorrow, we're going to do brats on the grill with veggies. And then tomorrow night, we're either going to eat out or I'm going to have my low-carb cereal when I get home for dinner. Tuesday, I'm going to do the bean taco salad for lunch and the chicken Caesar pasta salad for dinner. I'm going to take that to the ball fields with us. Wednesday, we're going to grill out. So we're going to do burgers, chicken, and hot dogs. And people meaning my family members, my husband and my kids, we can all eat when we want to. And then I'm going to make a broccoli salad. And I can probably go live on Wednesday and show you guys how to do that. It's so simple and it's so good. It's a fan favorite. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen it. It's really good. It keeps well. You can eat off of it for a couple days. It's got great flavor and it keeps you on plan. So that's what we're doing on Wednesday. Thursday for lunch, we're doing breakfast bowls or breakfast burritos, whatever we want. And then we're going to do chicken Caesar pasta salad again at the ball fields because it's really good and it's filling and it packs well and it travels well. And so that's what we're going to do on Thursday night. And then Friday, cottage cheese taco bowls. And then dinner is to be decided because I don't know if we have softball yet or not. And then the same for Saturday and Sunday. And then this weekend, I've got to figure out what my plan is to travel because on Tuesday I head to Nashville with Austin and we're going to be in Nashville from Tuesday through Sunday. So I do not want to eat out every day that time. So I've got to figure out what that looks like for me. Probably pre-cook some things, maybe do a little bit of meal prepping in containers, and then just heat stuff up for a couple days when I get there. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing, and I'm super excited for that. I, for 4 years, have kind of followed the same routine, right? So I do daily intermittent fasting. I eat from 11 to 7. I'll do a snack, a meal, a snack, and meal. But since I started doing this iFast, I really have had more success with not snacking, and eating a little bit more for lunch and making it more higher protein. So that's what I'm going to stick with this week. I'm not doing an iFast. I'm not taking the pills. I'm not doing all the protein shakes. I might have one for like an afternoon pick-me-up, or with lunch. But for the most part, it's just, I'm going to focus on 2 meals this week and just see how it goes. Now, if I need a snack or if I'm feeling a little bit hungry, I'll have options. I'll have fruit here. I can do protein shakes. I can do like a handful of nuts. I've got some cheese sticks and pickles here. So I have things here if I need them. But I'm just going to try really hard to just keep flowing into this week with just 2 meals, no snacks, and just making my meals a little bit bigger. So I'm really excited to see how that is, and I'll keep you guys updated as well. But do you have any questions for me before I pop off here at all? My Facebook is acting really weird, but also a lot of my friends are saying the same thing. So I don't know what's happening, but it's been really hard to like post stuff. Some of my lives haven't gone through. My stories feature on Instagram and Facebook has been almost non-existent for 72 hours. It just like randomly will upload stuff, so that's been a little frustrating. I can't message very many people. Facebook has me on lockdown from that, so that's partially why I kind of been a little bit low-key over the last couple weeks, just being busy and having some social media issues, thinking that maybe I just need to like slow down to speed up. I don't know, but I'm still doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm still doing all my daily habits. I'm still drinking my water, getting my walks in when I can, staying on plan as much as possible, drinking my ketones every single day. And I'm just feeling great. I'm feeling really in control, and I'm just really excited right now just about life and summer and just everything that's coming up. And I hope you guys are kind of feeling that way too. So nobody's really asking any questions, so I might just pop off. I was drinking Mango Dash. There is a 25% off sale on the site, or if you're brand new and you want to get started with ketones and the iFast and all the things, there's a summer slim down bundle for 27% off, which is great for new people because it's everything that you need for a month. It's got a couple of fasting kits. It's got ketones. You get a cool shaker bottle and a chance to win a trip to Mexico. So that's really cool as well. It's a promotion we have going on. So if you want any information on that, or you want to check out my website, I've linked it here in the description of this video. So definitely go check it out. But I guess that's what I got for you guys. So hopefully you guys get a plan together for this week as well. The most successful people always have a plan. So keep that in mind. Know what you're having for lunches, know what you're having for dinners. Make sure you have snacks and backup plans, because I know that schedules always go awry, and you just need to make sure that you have, a plan in place for when that happens. And then just focus one day at a time. Drink more water, move your body, eat better, drink your ketones if you drink them, and then just do that every single day. And over time, the results will add up, and you could be like me one day, losing 100 pounds in 8 months. So that's what I got for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy Father's Day once again. And I will see you guys later. Bye.